Hi everyone, my HD camera has arrived. I ordered it yesterday and it arrived today, so can today get any better? I mean, really, so you can now see me in glorious HD, which isn't much great at the moment because, as I said, I am on steroids and I am extremely puffy and my face does look a little bit weird, so bear with me while I get off my steroids. But I thought this would be a good opportunity to, as well as testing out my new camera, to review the Mercier Tinted Moisturiser that I have been trying out because I love it so much and I want to sing it from the rooftops how good it is, so I thought this would be a really good test. This particular one I am using is the Tinted Moisturiser SPF Oil Free, and I use the shade Fawn. They match you there at the counter. They're really, really good. They're really well up on their stuff. And I decided to try Laura Mercier stuff after becoming hooked on their lip products. The counter girl, I know I've said this before, and she said that I'd get addicted, and she was right. And once I'd read all the reviews and stuff on how good this tinted moisturiser was, I thought I just had to try it because I do love my Clinique, I really, really do, but I wanted to try something different. You know, I'm so brand loyal, I very rarely differ from my brands, so I thought this was a good opportunity to try it out, and my god am I glad I did. I love it so much. The coverage that it gives you for a tinted moisturiser is phenomenal. I've seen foundations that don't cover half as well as this one does. So I'm going to get a little bit out so you can see the texture. So it goes on. It looks quite light there. It looks really, really light, but as it's blended in, it really, oh god, the blending as well is phenomenal. It really is. I put a little bit too much on there, I'm so sorry. You have to forgive my nails as well, they're being redone tomorrow, but there we go. That is just with the tinted moisturiser. You can't really see it too well. I'm going to have to figure out all my lighting and stuff, but it is so sheer and it is so light on my skin. It's beautiful, and another thing that I absolutely love about it is I'm finding that I'm not even having to wear powder. Considering as it is a tinted moisturiser, so it is extremely moist and wet, like with the Clinique stuff, I really have to like cake on the moisturiser to get it to stay, otherwise it just runs. This, nope. I wear sometimes a little bit of powder under my eyes just so the makeup catches. I'm not wearing, as you can see, I'm not wearing too much eye makeup today. I've only got a little bit of mascara on there, and of course my eyelash extensions, which I can't do without. Yeah, obviously lipstick as well. But what I've been using this with is this another Laura Mercier product, the foundation primer. Will you focus, please? You can see what it is. And yeah, this is the Radiance one. They do these in two sizes. The full size of this is 50ml, and it retails for £28, I think. And this size, which is the 30ml, which I went for the 30ml just in case it didn't work. And I wish I'd gone for the full one now, but this one was £18 for this one. This retails at £33. I'm going by John Lewis prices as well because there aren't that many Laura Mercier counters in the UK, so the closest one to me is John Lewis in West Key, so I'm going by their prices. But this is amazing, this stuff. You can't really see it too well on my face at the moment. I am wearing it, but I put my makeup on this morning at about 8 AM. Started with this obviously, and then put this over the top, and then just when I went out this evening, I just dabbed a little bit more on of this, so you can't really see how radiant and glowy it does make it, but it makes it, the thing about radiance and glowy textured primers and stuff like that is sometimes it can make you glow a little bit too much, but this is just perfect. The shimmer, the colour of the shimmer as well, the shade of the shimmer is beautiful. I love it. And even if like I fancy just a little touch up on my cheeks or at the top of my lips as well, gorgeous. So I just, again, trying to be very careful with how much I'm using because a little goes a long way, believe me. Yeah, if I'd have got that big one, that would have lasted me forever. So There it is. There. I'm gonna have to figure out all these angles of my new webcam. And it's just. You could also wear this. Say you're on holiday, and this is the only primer by Laura Mercier which has a tint, like the slightest hint of colour as well, which is really, really nice. But oh, you can't. I'm so sorry, you can't see that at all. Oh, there we go. So isn't that beautiful? And like I said, the shimmer it gives you a shimmer without your skin looking greasy, if that makes sense. It's beautiful. And that, if I can just rub it in, that combined with the Tinted Moisturiser, oh, I love it so much. It is so, so nice. So yeah, if you are thinking about getting any Laura Mercier product, or a new Tinted Moisturiser, or even just a light foundation, I highly recommend this stuff. It takes a lot for me to be impressed by something, and this has really done it. This is absolutely amazing. The only downside that I have with it is that because it is so illuminating, it does show up my pores quite a bit. But saying that, I don't know how close I can get to my camera in case you are able. I've got you see that one there? That one's quite a big divot. You have to forgive the bags under my eyes. I've not got much makeup on, like I said, but it's catch-22 because I think it's made worse by the fact that I know those pores are there, so that's all I can see. But the way it makes the rest of your skin look, you don't even notice the pores. So I've been told anyway. Yeah. So I think it's a fair compromise, but I am also looking for a new foundation that I can wear at night, you know, that's complete coverage, that will cover up my pores. So I'm going over to Southampton on Friday, and before my infusion I'm going to go in and have a look at the Laura Mercier foundations to see if there's something that would suit my skin to cover up to wear at night, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, and a gripe, whilst I've been banging on about the Laura Mercier ones, I showed you yesterday in the video that I bought the MAC mineralized foundation, and I've decided that it's not for me. It doesn't blend very well, and like I was saying about well, they're not consultants in the cosmetic store, they're literally just sales assistants, so they can't really match you and stuff like that. But the colour that I found was the closest colour that they had to my skin, but when I put it on this morning, and you know, I've got my light, I could see that it was just way too orange. It was way too warm, even though I'm quite, you can't really tell with the light at the moment in this camera especially. I'm quite dark, like olive skinned, but this was just too orange, and it flushed me out. And where it wasn't blending either, I just looked like I had an orange face. The only time that I'd say that I'd use that foundation now is if I'm very, very tanned and I'm going out at night, because then you wouldn't really see it. Yeah, I can imagine it'd be quite good then, but oh well, I've got a spare foundation now anyway, so, and it was so cheap, so yeah, that is my really, really quick Laura Mercier review. Go buy it. You will not regret this, honestly. It's amazing. I love it. This is going to be in my products of the year. It really, really is, and I can see me using this for years to come, even through the winter as well. But yeah, so that has been my new HD camera test and my little review. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and send me your feedback as well if you have this, and if you've got any feedback then feel free to send me a line, and if you are having any problems or stuff like that, or any other recommendations, then give me a shout, and in the meantime you guys take care.